Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. It is Monday, March the 11th. The year's 2019. Let's talk trading. Trading like a pro. Breakout basics. There's a trader that's been inquiring about breakouts and the dashboard, and I thought that before we run, we need to learn how to walk. So we'll start with the breakout basics, and then we'll get into the breakout features of the dashboard probably in the next video or two. Just depends on how this one goes. Now, the thing about basics is in trading, always have to have your money and risk management handled. You don't do that and you do a breakout and it goes against you, you can find yourself wiped out. So, breakouts. We're going to look at a little PDF I wrote, and actually I've posted it on many forums. It's all you need to know about trading. I'm going to talk about price action. Here's a quote from Reardon. Now, two patterns of market behavior happen on a regular basis. Number one, the price breaks to new highs or lows. And then number two, the price reverses from new highs or lows. They happen regardless of time frame. They are phenomena that can be exploited without the fear, if found out by others, that they might cease to exist. Once again, that's by Reardon. And you can see here, this is back in 2016 when I printed out this chart using the TROHL5. Actually, that's the template daily. And so what do we have? Price will either break out of the high, low, or both of the previous bar. So you can see, here's the previous bar, here's the previous bar's low, and here's the current bar low. So price broke out. And you see, you cannot reduce this any further. This is price action. It will either break out at a higher low or both of the previous bar. Or it will not break out. So here you see we have an inside bar, it didn't break out. Here we had one that broke out upside. Here we had one broke out of the downside. We have another inside bar. We have a breakout. We have another breakout. We have another breakout. That's it. Those are breakouts. Okay. And remember, they happen regardless of time frame. So, when you're going to enter a trade, you wait, then you trade the breakout or the crossover, or you trade a reversal. And those are your only options. That's it. There's nothing more to it than that. So, you can see here, just an update. Last night when I posted, we had a lot of unfilled gaps, but as you can see now, we only have one. That hasn't filled. Okay, all but one gap is filled, and as you can see, we exited that lower wick zone. That was a breakout of the lower wick zone. So, breakout basics. Let me find our price action chart. I so wish we could put names down here. Here we go, price action. We just have some horizontal lines here. So, price came down here, put in a one ball at the bottom. But we don't even need the one ball. Price came down here and reversed. Price is not going to stay within these two lines, not for long. As you can see, price came here. It's not going to stay within these two lines, not for, forever. Came here. So you can see here in this space of an hour, it went 1, 2, 3. It broke out. Now, what happened here? It came in this level, stopped. Came here, broke back into this level, and then reversed. So price started here, tiny breakout. Now some people say, oh, that's a false breakout. No, it's just a small breakout. There's nothing false about it. You know, if this were jail and you broke out through the yard wall or the fence, you broke out. Now you might have gotten caught and put back in, but the fact is you broke out. Now, here we go again. Price is here, it opened here, it broke out, and came back. See right here, price opened right on the line, then broke out that way. Opened here, broke out again. Here, broke out. So you can see sometimes the breakouts are huge, sometimes they're not. You know, right here we had another huge breakout. So that's just the basics of the breakout. And remember, it happens regardless of time frame. So you can see here, within the hour, price barely broke out here. But depending on where you put your stop, you may have still been in a trade. So right here, we have an inside bar. What happened? Price broke out. In this trade, open, price broke out of this. So breakouts are simple. If it breaks out of the high of the previous candle or of a level that you've defined on the chart, so if you define this level here and price is going up, you go long. You define this level here, price breaks out this way, you go short. That's it. There's nothing hard about it. So the thing is, you should be able to do these breakouts. You could draw the lines by hand. You don't really need any indicators or dashboards telling you. Because if you can't do it without the indicators and dashboards, then you haven't learned the basics of the breakout. You know, a simple, you know, the TRO Einstein indicator that I wrote. You know, it just did that thing again. I don't know why my mouse is doing that, but it keeps doing it somehow when I click on that. But you can see here, we started here, price broke out and started to come back. Came back in, it broke out again. Now it's starting to come back. Okay, sorry for that interruption there. But the basics of the breakout. Now, I guess just to tease, the dashboard definitely has some interesting breakout capabilities. Most of them were requested by different people. So we have breakout bars. No, I'm sorry, we have just a normal breakout based on the previous candle here, or you can say, if you wanted to, you could go 2 bars ago. You can specify which indicator period it works on. Then you can do a breakout box. So in this case, this is the hours, this is the minutes of the start, this is the hour, this is the minute of the end time. So you can set it up that way. You can do a breakout by the day, and so Sunday is 0 and Monday is 1, and then you have to have a threshold telling it when to alert you how close it is. And what else do we have? You can do breakout time. Once again, I've got it set up for 0, 0, 0, 0. that time candle. But we will get into that in another video. But let's go back and go through our normal okay. And we've already been on the weekly chart. So we look at the daily, and you can see here we've got the year high and the year low. So price keeps pushing. So but what happened? It put in a low and price reversed. It put in a high and price reversed, just like H. Reardon said. So as far as the euro yen is, it's reversing off the high. And right here you can see it. First day of the week today, price made a low, price made a high, and in each case it reversed. And you can see here for the year, price had broken out of the first day of the year, first trading day of the year, and then came back in. So once again, this chart is showing the first day of the week, first day of the month, first day of the year, and we look to trade the breakouts at those levels. These are just opens. This is a crossover trade. And once again, we've got the ranges. So we've got the high of February, the high of March. I'm sorry, the high of February, January. Oh, for some strange reason, I thought I had switched that over. Oh, I know what happened. I'm using a different profile. I'll have to update that. Now, breakouts, inside bars. Once again, we had a daily inside bar. You see price got within the high and the low of the daily inside bar, and it broke out. Once to the downside, once to the upside, second time to the upside, third time to the upside, and second time to the downside. And once again, the one shows you the previous day is an inside bar. If these colors are gray, then price is still within that inside bar. You can trade the weekly inside bar, which we could do right here. We see where the breaks will be. And we can see here today won't be an inside bar. And once again, breakout of the previous day's high or low. The highest open, lowest open, those are reversal trades. But we're focusing on breakouts. The buy zone is basically a breakout here, breaking out to the upside, breaking out to the downside. Trade it the same way. Rat zone is a reversal trade. The pivot is neither really a breakout or a reversal. It is a fade trade. You're going from one point to the other point. We've already looked at the price action, break it, but we've never really considered price action as a breakout. We usually are saying it's reversing off a higher low, but you can also think of it as going from one level to the next level. And the wick zone definitely breaking. Those are breakouts. These are crossovers. That's just tick chart action. The Einstein line is definitely a breakout. So, fellow traders, there you have it. The basics of breakouts. If you have questions, feel free to ask. And just remember, when you're trading, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So let's get out there and drain the banks.